Are you considering the Stokke Tripp Trapp High Chair for your baby, but you're not sure if it's really worth the price? In this video, I'm going to give you a full review of the Stokke Tripp Trapp High Chair, which, spoiler alert, is one of my favorite high chairs, but there's a couple of cons that might make you reconsider it too. Hi, I'm Katie Ferraro. I'm a registered dietitian and mom of 7. I specialize in infant feeding and starting solid foods. And I am a huge fan of the Tripp Trapp High Chair. So the Tripp Trapp from Stokke, it's probably the most iconic high chair out there. It was created by the Scandinavian designer Peter Opsvik, and it's been around since 1972. So the Tripp Trapp really holds its value. So the pros are, it has a baby set that allows you to use it without a tray. You pull the baby right up to the table and they can join you at mealtimes. Now this baby set was recently revised, and I'm going to talk about the straps in a second, but you keep that on the baby until they really don't fit it anymore. So around 15 or 18 months of age, you can take the baby set off the chair and then it becomes a toddler chair. Now, one of the reasons why I love this chair is it really does grow with your child from infancy through to adolescence. My kids used the Tripp Trapps all as they were babies. We used them for the preschool ages. They're now school age, and they still do their homework on their Tripp Trapp chair. I love that the Tripp Trapp has an adjustable footrest and adjustable seat height. Now, it adjusts at 1-inch increments, and your baby doesn't necessarily grow in 1-inch increments. So sometimes you occasionally have to put an extra book or a box, something to kind of elevate your baby's feet. But for the most part, this chair is going to fit every baby size, from the teeny tiniest babies up until your child becomes an adolescent. And what are the cons of the Stokke Tripp Trapp High Chair? One of the things that bugs me a little bit is that it does require tools to change both the height of the seat and the height of the footrest. So this is one of my husband's absolute least favorite parts of the work that I do, because every time we have a different size baby coming over, if they're using the Tripp Trapp, you got to get the Allen wrenches out and fix it. But it doesn't take that long to do, and it really is important that your baby's feet be resting flat on a solid foot plate. Okay, this helps to stabilize your baby's core and supports a safe swallow. So we don't want any dangling legs, and I love the adjustable footrest on the Stokke Tripp Trapp, even though it does require tools to change. Another thing about the Tripp Trapp is it used to have the worst super stiff straps. They were really hard to put on your baby. They were really hard to take off. Everybody complained about these straps. Like, this chair was nearly perfect, but the straps were terrible. Stokke actually listened and finally did something about it. So the Tripp Trapp now comes standard with upgraded straps. They are so soft, okay? And they have this new one-touch release harness, which I absolutely love. They totally solved pretty much the most annoying thing about this high chair. Okay, another thing about the Tripp Trapp is that Peter Opsvik designed it without a tray. So it's intended to be pulled right up to the table. You bring that baby right up to the table and join you at mealtimes. Now, the tray is sold separately, which is kind of annoying, but you do need a tray if you have a higher counter height or bar height table. Okay, you can't make a high chair that's that tall. Okay, it wouldn't pass the tip test and would be so big that you wouldn't want it in your kitchen. So using the tray, you're gonna need it if you like to eat outside or move your baby around the house for meal times. I do have a workaround for you though. You can actually get the Stokke Tripp Trapp tray for free when you buy it along with the high chair, and the instructions with the code and the link on how to do that are in the video description. So all in all, I really love the Stokke Tripp Trapp. I like the small footprint. I love how iconic it is. It's incredibly durable. This thing, it's definitely going to keep its value. You can find them used on a lot of different sites because they've been around for so long. So if you have an older Stokke Tripp Trapp with the crappy straps and you want to get the new baby set, you can buy just the baby set. It's called the Baby Set 2. It's got those nice soft straps and that great one-touch release harness that I love. If you go that route, you can actually get a free cushion for your Stokke Tripp Trapp when you buy the Baby Set 2, and the link and the info on how to do that is also in the video description below. Happy feeding!